Hi Business 110, this is Shania for my Chapter 12 assignments. So we had to think of new products to design. So my first one, I'm a mom, so obviously most of my life revolves around my baby. I would want squirty bath toys that can be cleaned. So I kind of picture it as like if it were to be like an animal and it has a squirty piece at the bottom where that piece can come out, and then you can clean it with like a Q-tip, and then you can pop that piece back in. My next one would be meal prep dishes with rubber connecting pieces. So if you've ever seen like a meal prep dish, it has like the big piece and then it has the little piece, and it's usually plastic. And I would want it to be rubber so that you can just flip it over and then you can put your two different things of food together. My next one is suction cups with bands for a high chair. So what I picture it is suction cups with a like rubber band, either like a piece of material or like a strap that connects to the suction cup, and then you can connect it to a toy because babies love throwing their toys off of their high chairs. So then you can like suction cup a whole bunch of different toys, and then they can play with them, they can throw them, but they don't land on the floor. And then my final one is a baby shaker bottle. And this is actually the one that I'd done all the research on. So here's an example. It would be like a baby bottle. It would have a little shaker piece in like those bowls, and it would be insulated, and then it would also have a screw-on piece on the bottom where you can keep your formula. So I don't know if you've ever seen one of those shaker cups for like protein powders or pre-workouts. They have that extra piece at the bottom where you can keep the powder separate from the water, and then you can just pour it in whenever you're ready. You can shake it up and you're good to go. So this kind of ties into the second question, why? Formula has a 2-hour shelf life-ish, and also babies like warm formula, warm water, so water obviously gets cold pretty quickly, and in the middle of the night it is quite difficult, and it takes 2 to 3 minutes to warm up a bottle, and that may not sound like a long time, but when there is a screaming baby at 3 o'clock in the morning, it feels like hours. So I would want to be able to pour warm water into my insulated bottle, and then put the formula in the bottom piece, and then take it upstairs to my room where my baby is, and then at 3 o'clock in the morning, I can just pour the powder into the water. It's still warm. I can shake it up, and my baby can have his milk. So my costs of this project. So I obviously couldn't find an exact price of what the bottle would be because I couldn't find anything like this. So a similar insulated baby bottle is about $2.75 for a bottle, and then to ship them over, a like big amount of them would be $578. So combined shipping and the bottle would be $1,948. For advertising costs, I would want to do social media ads, and they are about $1 a day. So I think I would budget about $100 to $150 for advertising. And then tying into my testing, I would do $195 for samples. My patent, which I would definitely want to get, would cost about $8,000. And then how I would distribute it comes with a cost of 99 cents per product until I start selling a good amount, and then that would change to $39.99 as a fixed cost. because the 99 cents per product is obviously a variable cost, and that changes on the amount of products that I sell, but that $39.99 would be a fixed cost. So landed, my product would be $3.90 per bottle plus 99 cents for that distribution cost. And so my total cost would be $4.89 per bottle, and I would sell it for about $12, which does sound kind of expensive, but my thought process is that this bottle is not meant to replace your 10 to 15 baby bottles. You're supposed to only have 1 or 2, and it is a higher priced item because it is a specialty item. It's not something that, it's not just one of your cheap plastic bottles. So how I would test it is I would make about 50-ish samples, and I would post on mom groups and ask if there were any new moms who formula feed that would like to test out my product, and then I would ask for feedback. And I would distribute through Amazon primarily. I think Amazon has a wonderful system for how they deal with small business owners, and I would definitely start with that. I would also consider a website, obviously, and that would include more costs, but I think I would start out with just Amazon. Thank you.